Happy Hump Day, Delmarva. Thanks for spending your hump day with us here on Coast Life. We're your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo, and I'm ready for that warm, near 70 degrees that we're going to get today, tomorrow, as we gear up for the weekend.
Yes, so excited.
Just gonna, because I know it's not going to stick around. I know it's really only through the weekend, and we've got one more round of like fake spring, but we will get there.
But we will enjoy it while it lasts. Maybe you're watching us with your windows open.
Hey.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that was the best feeling yesterday. I got home, I threw the windows open, threw one open in the bedroom, and just having that fresh air circulate through the house.
I love it.
Oh, this is much needed.
It just gets you refreshed. So hopefully you are refreshed, you're feeling good, you can get through the rest of the week, and we are here with you.
That's
so
right.
Let's do it.
Maybe you need sort of a mental refresh or maybe a digital detox, as we talk about sometimes on the show. And we also talk a lot on the show about how, you know, maybe check in with your kids using too much social media, too much screen time, too much phone time, but actually your teens might be saying the same thing about you. Turns out about half of teenagers are responding and saying, you know, hey, mom and dad, you're spending too much time on the phone.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
It's easier. I mean, if I think about it, back in the day, if my dad needed to like pick up on work or something after, it was a process. He had to get the computer, the desktop computer, start it up. It was like a whole thing. Yep. You get it. Even then, a few years later, obviously it was the laptop, but now it's a lot easier. Yeah, I totally understand it. And plus, it's hard to believe, but people our age are having kids.
That's what, I mean, I think as more millennials kind of step into the parental role, we definitely were the pioneers of social media and spending too much time online and being sort of chronically online. So it's definitely me and my peers that I think are scrolling through TikTok or, you know, not necessarily spending all the time with their kids as they should. I understand wanting to like capture moments of your kids. I think that's wonderful. I think it's way easier now, obviously. You don't have to lug around an extra big video camera to get those cute moments. Do it again, Billy.
We missed it. Yeah, exactly.
Right. You are always connected to kind of capture those moments. And I love videography and photography. I think that's a great asset to have that all right there and at your fingertips. But I think, learning to kind of leave our social media behind a little bit, especially at like the dinner table.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm guilty of it too. Like I'll see my nieces, they'll come over or something, and the first thing I do is I'm like, I get my phone out and I'm like, oh, do that, do this, and then I'm like, ew, paparazzi, like relax. And like if I was them, I would feel so like, girl, get out of my face with that phone. So I too am trying to take a step back with it. So I could see why parents maybe they're doing the same thing.
Yep, just a little check in with yourself. Make sure you're check in with your teens. Make sure everybody's kind of all on the same page. It's hard to practice what you preach if you're telling them to get off their phone, but you're also on your phone. It makes it a little tricky.
It's interesting.
Makes it harder to believe.
Yeah, that's true. They're like, okay, but mom, you're on Instagram all the time.
Yep.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Exactly.
Another interesting study that kind of came out that I've gone sort of back and forth with my man. Do you sleep better when your partner is in bed or not in the bed?
I don't notice much of a difference. He probably sleeps better without me. I'm just being honest.
No, I would agree with that assessment. I think we had the same conversation. We had to get a king size bed because of that. Like in anything smaller, we could not. Like he could not sleep if I was next to him because I was too warm, allegedly.
Too warm. Yeah, at our home here on the coast, we have a smaller bed, and you would think I'm making him sleep on the floor with no blanket and no pillows, and I turned the AC down to, he's like, I can't sleep, but then we ended up getting a king bed for the other home, and he sleeps fine. And I'm the one who's like, you're so far away,
right?
I hate it.
There's definitely more space to like my side of the bed than his because I'm just like, hello.
Yes, it's like you have to jog to get over if you want to like a little cuddle or something. So,
right.
I can sleep anywhere. I think that's the thing.
So I used to, and now unfortunately, we've crafted like the world's most comfortable sleep because we were having so much trouble sleeping. And so like we've got the big soft bed, we've got the big soft mattress topper on top of that bed, and it's just like the window is cracked or like the room has to be cold. And so now I have all these very specific sleeping conditions that I never had before because like growing up I had the like uncomfortable rotted twin bed that like the springs were sticking out. Everybody was like, you're good.
Yeah, your mom's like, you're fine.
You're fine.
Double sheets on it.
One time, like, I honestly didn't know because, like, that's just the mattress I did. And she laid down in the bed once. She was like, how are you sleeping on this?
I wasn't lying.
I don't know.
That's funny.
But I used to be able to sleep anywhere, but now that's changed, and I feel so bad about it.
I do have a theory, though, and I bring this up to my fiance all the time, is I think how your parents made you nap back in the day affects how you are now. Because he was telling me that, because he kind of grew up as like this, his sisters were a lot older.
Okay.
So kind of like an only child, if you will. So it was always dark room, noise machine, the whole house. Everyone be quiet, no TVs were on, the fan was running. I, on the other hand, am one of 5 siblings. So it was like, hope you can nap in the car. Let's go.
Well, my sister and I shared a room growing up. So I'm like, there was always just someone else kind of in my space. I didn't have a solo space until I moved out of my parents' house. So like I wasn't alone until then. And so I was always able to kind of sleep with ambient sound or like the nightlight on in the hall or, you know, hearing everybody else walk up the stairs when they went to bed, the dog, the cat, everyone. So there was a lot of activity in my house. But he's kind of the same way that he needs it to be really dark. And like even the lights on the clock will sometimes bother him. And I'm like,
oh my gosh. This one time in the middle of the night, I'm putting him on blast. We got a humidifier because it gets really dry. And there's a little tiny blue light for the on button. And he woke up in the middle of the night and put tape on it. I'm like, it wasn't even on his side of the bed.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, you get it.
I get it.
I'm like, how do you know that's on?
So those very specific sleeping conditions that people have out there. But
let me know if you think my theory is right, though. Let me know how you grew up, and I'm curious if I'm onto something. I think I am.
Yeah, I think you could be too.
Thanks. One more thing before we let you guys go, or not go. You're staying here, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll be here.
Put.
Yeah. Before we continue on, we're talking phobias, which I love this because you have a phobia that I think is kind of funny. Not making fun of you.
No, it's okay. Everybody else does.
Okay.
So you can, it's a little unusual because there are sort of your more common phobias. People have fear of heights, fear of public speaking, fears of lots of things that really make sense when you break them down.
Yeah.
I have a fear of mascots.
I never heard this one, I don't think. I've heard of like clowns.
It's not clowns. I mean, like clowns are weird, but I'm not like, it's not the same visceral reaction to clowns that I get when I see mascots.
Although you've taken pictures with Petey.
Petey's okay. I have warmed up to Petey. I still get a little bit nervous from time to time, but I've gotten better over the years, but it's taken a while, but it's still just like, I think it's the fact that like the eyes don't move. And I think it has a little bit of that kind of uncanny valley effect because like claymation kind of does the same thing to me. I think it's creepy and weird.
Don't love claymation.
Don't love it. Fascinated by it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
What about you?
I don't really have a phobia per se, but I have this weird thing because I think you kind of like helped diagnose it a little bit because you were like, I don't have arachnophobia. I'm not scared of spiders.
Okay.
If one walked in here right now, if there's a little spider here on the couch, I would be like, oh, I could pick it up. I could give it a little kiss. If I was at your house and a spider walked by, or one of those like in Pennsylvania they call them thousand-leggers.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, little like a house centipede looking thing. I would be fine. When there's a bug in my house, I feel like my home got broken into, and I know it doesn't make sense, but I am like, what are you doing here? Like I get so
you don't belong.
Right. I've been known, like I had a spider in my shower one time when I first moved in, and I showered in my guest shower for a month until my brother visited and couldn't get rid of it. So I don't know what it is. It's like something about bugs coming in. I'm like, you were not invited in. And I feel like they're taking my space.
There you go. So if you've got a strange phobia, join us.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Let us know. You can always chime in the conversation on our socials. You can email us, team@coastlife.com. Many, many ways to get involved. But we've got a fun show headed your way today. Let's see what's coming up on Coast Life. Last week, we sat down with the Parker Group to introduce you to another top producer of their team.
And don't forget, spring is coming, and it's coming quick, so we are going to get you fit and ready for your summer bod.
And we had to find the most green that we could to put on, so we're going to get ready for that and find out how you can win some Green Day tickets. All that and more is headed your way today on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
At Coastal Comfort, we know there's no place like home. That's why we're committed to ensuring total comfort for a totally happy home. As a premier Carrier factory authorized dealer, we're dedicated to providing reliable service and the best savings. Like now, through the end of May, with purchase of a qualified Carrier system, you can instantly receive up to $1,900 off. You could also qualify for up to $2,000 in federal tax credit. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Hey, are you the bath guy? Are you licensed and insured? I believe you're looking for us.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focus, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
Sometimes life can be a bit out of focus. So at Wink Vision Center, we have next day eye exams available so you can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop our vast selection of designer frames from Vera Wang, Tiffany, Maui Jim, and Under Armour. Already have a prescription? Bring it to us. Wink puts life in better focus, from improving vision to designer frames and quality customer service.
The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Allergies aren't fun for anyone, especially when they work their way into your home. A professional air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer can dramatically improve indoor air quality and significantly reduce indoor allergens. Installing our whole home purification system Restore will even help prevent the spread of airborne viruses and bacteria. If you want to significantly reduce allergy triggers in your home, call or go online to book a free inspection today.
Delmarva Sports Network is on the lookout for a social media promotions producer. Manage our digital scene and craft content that captures the spirit of local sports. Successful candidates have at least 5 years of experience and a passion for sports to produce thrilling videos that engage and inspire. Join our team and make a difference in how sports stories are told. Apply today at DraperMediaJobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Leah, just by listening to the people around us today, I learned what a new term.
Oh, yeah?
FSBO.
FSBO.
I had never heard it before. We're going to tell you what it is in just a moment. I'm not going to tell you. We're going to have an expert tell you. Today we have back with us Rachel Parker and Cheryle Choudary with the Parker Group. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Yeah, so Cheryle is one of the top producers at the Parker Group. Cheryle, just if you don't mind, introduce yourself to people, how you got into real estate, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so my dad's a builder, so it was him and his brother. They encouraged me to get my license and work alongside with them. So
very cool.
Yeah. Wow. And we know that everybody at Parker Group kind of ends up with a certain specialty. What would you say that your specialty is, or what is maybe your favorite aspect of real estate?
So I specialize in for sale by owners and expireds. So whether it's a seller that's trying to sell their home by themselves or someone that's just had a bad experience. And I really love just showing them that there are agents that will, work hard and be responsive and, do the work.
Yeah. And like you were saying, Paige, so for sale by owner in real estate speak, we shorten it to FSBO, FSBO.
Yeah. There we go.
There it is. But it can be kind of an intimidating process, and so some people think they're going to put their home on the market and just try to sell it themselves, and then they don't have luck. And so Cheryle does a really good job of kind of guiding people through the process of selling their home and showing them the value that an experienced real estate agent brings to the process.
Yeah. Cool. So you're kind of like that, the people from maybe if they failed, they're feeling frustrated. You're kind of that pick-me-up that they need to reach their dreams, if you will.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think so many people think of a process like real estate and they're like, oh, it's just, putting that sign out back and it's putting your house up for sale and like, that's it, I can do it myself. And then they kind of end up in a little bit of trouble. What maybe do you see sellers struggle with and when they end up kind of calling you and you step in?
Yeah, pricing, marketing, a lot of them go off of the Zestimate and I mean, that's just not accurate.
So what does a specialty like this, Rachel, bring to the Parker Group?
So it's really great because we have a lot of agents. I mean, now you guys have met a lot of them that specialize in different areas. And so some agents are really good with that first-time home buyer that's just nervous and they don't know what to do. But some agents like Cheryle really do a good job with her level of experience and also her experience with like a construction background. She's seen a lot of different properties in the area. And so she can really help people get back on the right track. And so as a company, it's good to have those experienced agents that can come in and help a seller that's struggling, whether they tried and failed with a different agent or tried on their own and failed. It's a great service to be able to offer as a company to say like, hey, we can come in, tighten up your marketing, tighten up your pricing strategy, and help you be successul this time around.
Yeah, sure, very cool. What are some of the biggest things you see people, I know you've mentioned like pricing and things, but when you're working with them and you're like, okay, I'm here to help, what are some of the things you see that they're like, okay, this is what we need from you? Like, do they ever just know like this is where I failed?
Yeah, I mean, I saw like a for sale by owner that had the photos were upside down.
Oh no.
So I was like, probably should have reached out to me, but yeah, I mean.
Well, that's true. I mean, even some of the basics too. I mean, I know you will look at property listings and you're like, man, these photos are terrible. I can't see anything from here.
Yeah.
So even just really breaking down the basics of maybe they even do understand the pricing of a market, but they don't understand social media or taking photos.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so much more that goes into, I think, real estate right now than maybe a few years ago. So maybe if you're selling your home or you're looking to buy a home, you might need a little refresher, and that's okay. That's what the Parker Group is here for. So
that's right.
Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Of course. If someone wants to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
My email, Cheryle@theparkgroup.com, and my phone number, 302-569-1293.
Perfect. We already heard her phone ringing, you guys.
That's right.
It's true. She's busy. Since you are busy, we'll let you go, but thank you both again so much for what you do. All right, you guys, a little more Coast Life coming your way. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Today on Coast TV News at 5. Dewey's Fine Line. A fine for small amounts of marijuana in Dewey will clarify what this means in a state where it's legal and how it affects you. Weather-wise, Severe Weather Awareness Week, it's here. Get the essentials to shield your loved ones from severe weather threats. Diners Delights, the new Route 66 diner, rolls into Ocean City. What this means for your late-night cravings and local dining options. Coming up on Coast TV News at 5.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
Spring is around the corner, and now is the time to schedule your Horizon Services end-of-season heater tune-up to remove the wear and tear on your system. Our expert technicians will perform a thorough multi-point cleaning and inspection that will breathe new life into your system, prevent potential breakdowns, and ensure peak efficiency. Whether you need routine maintenance, repairs, or ready for a system upgrade, Horizon has your home covered. Call or schedule your appointment online today.
Persino Wells & Woodland specializes in estate planning and elder law. It's the only thing we do. We help Delaware families create estate plans that work because to us, a true estate plan is much more than documents. I'm Michelle Persino Wells.
And I'm Amber Woodland. Estate planning helps families protect their assets from the cost of long-term care, provide for their loved ones, and simplify the tasks to be completed after their deaths. We help families plan today to protect their families tomorrow.
Upgrade your roof. Whether it's metal roofing or shingles, Alpha Roofing and Siding is the pinnacle of protection and style, using premium materials that withholds any harsh conditions that are covered by a 50-year material warranty. Get free gutter guards with your new roof and 12 months no interest. Ask us how to save 30% with a federal tax credit on solar skylights. Call today for more details. Alpha Roofing and Siding, where protection comes first and setting the standard is our legacy.
Have you been putting off correcting your smile?
Consider Smiles Correct Clear Aligners from Tillman Orthodontics.
We'll reach out to your insurance for you.
And provide interest-free in-house financing.
I got free financing and made easy monthly payments.
Smiles Correct aligners are made right here at Tillman Orthodontics.
Unlike other clear aligners, at Tillman Orthodontics, the materials, the contours, and the treatment plans are fully customizable.
A customized plan just for me.
Did the sun come out or is it my smile?
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics, so call today.
Lavender and lambs.
Interesting.
An interesting combination, but one that's going to make a little bit more sense after we introduce you to Laura Brittingham and Charlie the lamb at Brittingham Farms in Millsboro. Coastal Delmarva is full of family-owned and operated hidden gems that take you back to simpler, community-oriented times. Brittingham Farms in Millsboro is one such gem. For Laura Brittingham and her family, Brittingham Farms combines their passion for farming, sustainability, and Sussex County, and they're excited to share those passions with the public.
My husband and I are the fourth generation to care for Brittingham Farms. It's been in my husband's family for almost 100 years. We're just a couple years shy of earning that Century Farm Award. But we are proud to say that we're the fourth generation to till the land and take care of the farm, but we're the first generation to open it up to the public and try something new. We did just open a farm store on the property about a year and a half ago. We started adding a large field of lavender about 3 years ago. And so we now have a full field of 3,200 plants of lavender. We have a lavender distillery, and we also do shepherd a flock of heritage breed Leicester Longwool sheep, Charlie being one of them. And they have a wonderful story, a wonderful history.
a story in history that brought these special sheep to Delmarva along with our founding fathers.
They were actually brought here to early America by George Washington, and we just absolutely adore the fact that they were, really significant in the start of the early years of our country. We partner with Lewis Historical Society on several things because of this partnership with the heritage breeds that we have.
But one sheep in particular is so special that he scored a slot on Victoria Magazine.
Charlie is very special to us on the farm. He has become quite the farm mascot for us. His story kind of started on day 2. So his mommy is one of my matriarch sheep. She's an amazing mother, and she had triplet rams. And triplet rams is a lot to take care of, even as a mom myself, I can't even imagine triplet boys. So she had triplet rams, and Charlie was the smallest of the 3 and did get laid on in the pen. 3 is a lot for one of my ewes to nurse. And so I pulled him in the house with me. He got a bottle from me. And so he's 2 years old now. I'm pretty sure he thinks he's a golden retriever. He loves nonstop, constant attention, and he will let you know if you're not giving him enough attention.
As Laura mentioned, Brittingham Farms, in addition to being known for their sheep, is also known for their lavender, and the country store isn't the only place where the two go together.
So lavender is a very deer-resistant crop. Deer avoid it, and sheep are the same way. And so I can have my flock of sheep grazing our beautiful lavender field. They don't hurt the lavender, they don't eat it, they don't pick it, but they do a wonderful job of grazing all of our beautiful walking rows that are meant for picnics and things. And so they pair together nicely in the field. They also pair together nicely in the home. So we make dryer balls from their fleeces. We distill our own lavender essential oil, and so the 2 of those products are fantastic in eliminating all the chemicals out of your dryer by removing the dryer sheets. And so they pair together nicely in the home. In the kitchen too, we do have about a quarter of the lavender planted outside is meant for culinary uses. About 75% of the lavender we planted in the field is meant for distillation. But when we put lavender, culinary lavender on meats, it's absolutely fantastic. So whether you're having fillets like the Gaylord National in Washington, D.C. paired with us, and Barrier Island sea salt, so our lavender sea salt is used as all of the finishing salt on all of the fillets. So whether you're talking about beef, chicken, fish, lamb, culinary lavender, especially the Provence variety, is fantastic.
And you can celebrate both lavender and lambs this summer with their upcoming festival.
Last year, we had our first lavender festival. We called it the Lavender and Lambs Festival. We partnered with the Lewis Historical Society on that. We had some reenactors here in costume, dyeing some of our fleeces with the all-natural ways that it would have been done in early America. We had the Spinners Guild here making yarn on the porch. We had 30 vendors. We hosted 700 guests last year. We were very excited with that wonderful turnout for a first-year festival, and that will be happening again this June. It will be the Saturday of Father's Day weekend, June 15th, so we encourage everyone to come out to the Lavender and Lambs Festival this year.
The love the Brittingham family has for sustainability and education can be seen with their on-site distillery, which we'll explore a little more on the way.
Paige, how sweet is Charlie?
I think I need a Charlie to take home with me.
I know. Well, you can always come visit Charlie at Brittingham Farms, but Charlie, we have some more COASTLIFE to get to. Aren't you excited?
He's thrilled.
We're going to learn a little bit more about what you can find here at Brittingham Farms when COASTLIFE gets back.
Patients that honestly have become friends, and I see how resilient they were and how well they pulled through and tried every day, and privileged to be a part of their care. I'm kind of celebrating there with them.
I've come across a lot of amazing people. Kathy, I tell you, she's the best. She's a sweetheart. Those efforts helped me so much, and I truly appreciate her for it. Most of it, she got me through.
Kids Catch, where their experience begins. Let their imagination run wild as they play, entertain, create, Learn, explore, play like a kid. Kids Catch on 2nd Street in Lewis.
And Tide Pool toys and games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Get covered from the rain with a free Coast TV umbrella. Simply enter at coasttvumbrella.com for a chance to win. Then catch Coast TV News weekdays to see if you've won. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Hi, I'm Delaware Insurance Commissioner Trinidad Navarro. Making decisions about your Medicare coverage can be difficult. So, the Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau is here to help. Thousands of Delawareans with Medicare come to us for free one-on-one assistance with navigating the complex and confusing insurance system. We can help you too. Call our Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau at 302-674-7364 today.
Get ready for the ultimate outdoor experience. Join us for the DSN Outdoors Expo on Friday, April 19th from 4 to 8 and Saturday, April 20th from 10 to 4. Showcase your products or services to thousands of potential customers at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Increase your brand awareness and reach a large audience at the DSN Outdoors Expo. To apply as a vendor and for more information, visit WBOCEvents.com.
The Harry K Foundation presents the second annual Chocolate Crawl on Saturday, April 13th in downtown Rehoboth. Enjoy delectably fabulous chocolate creations and then vote for your favorite to win top prize. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org/events.
It's tax refund season, so put your hard-earned money back into your #1 investment with help from Spicer Brothers.
Need a new lifetime roof? Quality siding, energy-efficient windows, or even a beautiful new deck? We got you. Need new gutters or gutter helmet protection? We got you. Dreaming of a luxurious new bath or shower? We got you. Call today and learn how you can save up to 20% on your new project, plus enjoy no payments and no interest for 18 months.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
You're watching Coast Life, and Paige, we know that coastal Delmarva and Sussex County especially has a lot of focus on agriculture, but one of our favorite things that we've learned here at Brittingham Farms is how sustainable a lot of that agriculture is. So we are going to dive into that with Laura Brittingham now.
Laura Brittingham and her husband are the fourth generation to till the land at Brittingham Farms in Millsboro. With a focus on education and sustainability, a big part of their operation is the on-site distillery that allows them to create their own lavender products right there on the farm.
Coming from that farmer's perspective, we think in terms of acres, right? And we think about our sellable crop at the end. And so with lavender, one of the things that helps us stay kind of large scale, high volume is the distilling aspect of it. And this is such an amazing experience. So in the summertime, families are welcome to come to the farm store. We do offer tours of the distillery. So you can come out, you can watch us distill. We'll tell you all about how the process. We'll show you the products that we end up with at the end. But this is very unique in the fact that we chose copper. Both of my stills are 7 foot tall. They're both 150 liters apiece. They were handmade in Portugal for us. So this copper distillation method is kind of the gold standard in distillation. Copper will naturally pull any impurities out of the plant material. So it's a completely clean, beautiful process.
So how do they work?
Both of these stills were handmade in Portugal for us. They're both 150 liters. The way that the stills work is that there's a propane burner hidden on the opposite side of the table with this brick wall around it. So we will fit about maybe 40 gallons of water in the base. As that starts to boil, that hot steam will infuse the plant material in the column. During the height of the season with fresh plant material, we can fit almost about 100 pounds in that column of lavender, which is amazing. So as that hot steam infuses the lavender, that hot lavender steam travels down the gooseneck into that condenser unit. In the condenser, there's cold water flushing through constantly. About 350 gallons of water gets flushed through each of these stills during the 8-hour distilling day. And so we have the recycle tanks in the back. So we are actually a closed unit in terms of water usage so that we're not wasting. We could essentially empty our well in a summer's worth of distilling. So those recycle tanks in the back keep us from wasting water. We can use the same water over and over, which is fantastic. And then on the back side, the water and the lavender essential oil drip out in the separatory funnel, and then we start bottling.
If you're looking for some chemical-free alternatives for keeping your house, bed, clothes, or even your skin fresh, the natural lavender products at Brittingham Farms will be perfect additions to your home.
Both hydrosol and essential oil are used very frequently here in the States. I believe that they're honestly used a lot more over in Europe, especially the hydrosol. Europeans use hydrosol for really almost everything. It has so many wonderful properties and so many uses of just this one particular product.
Not only is the lavender at Brittingham Farms included in products for your home, it's also beautiful as decor and even works as a great backdrop for your perfect selfie.
So this year was the very first year that I had harvesting help. A friend of mine, Adrian Mobilia of Salted Vines, shared some of his harvesting help with me. It was the first time I had ever had harvest help, which was amazing. And they were literally cutting and bringing it in faster than I could even hang. This barn is the drying room for anything that's going to be distilled. We have a drying room above the store for all the culinary. And so we literally just ran out of room, and we ran to Tractor Supply quickly and put up as much chicken wire as we could, and there we have it. We have a selfie wall of dried lavender.
We know there are still a few more weeks of winter, so until then, we'll be dreaming of spring thanks to the relaxing lavender products from Brittingham Farms.
Paige, are you in love with Brittingham Farms yet?
I definitely am. The first thing I said when we got here, Leah, is this would be a beautiful wedding venue.
Well, guess what? They will host weddings here and all kinds of events. And again, there's lots of events to keep your eyes out for as well. So BrittinghamFarms.com, that's where you want to go in case you want to inquire about a wedding or you need more details on any of the events that are going to be coming up here in the future. So definitely get ready. And we know we're going to be back in the spring.
Oh, girls shopping trip, definitely on the books.
But for now, we know that you're going to want to see more Coast Life, so don't go anywhere.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
It's always a beautiful day for learning at Shells. With our summer program that keeps your child physically and mentally active when they're out of school. Through captivating activities and insightful guest speakers, they will expand their knowledge in a fun and interactive way, including educational, hands-on field trips that'll keep your child entertained. Make every summer day memorable with Shells Early Learning Center. Register now and secure your spot in Shells summer program before the spots are gone. Shells, preparing our future generation.
Get ready for 4 days of fun in the sun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 200 artisan vendors, local food, and enhanced selections of beer and wine, don't miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from May 2nd through the 5th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances, including headliners, The Olivia Show, a tribute to Olivia Newton-John, country music sensation Lauren Elena, and alternative rock band Everclear. Don't miss out. Get all the details at oceocean.com/SpringFest.
Mark your calendars for Runway, a formal style fashion show, Sunday, April 21st at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Prepare to be dazzled by stunning looks from Rehoboth's finest boutiques, live music and entertainment, plus champagne and hors d'oeuvres. Tickets are $50 and are available now. Treat yourself to a fun and stylish evening you won't soon forget. For more information, visit Rehoboth Beach Main Street's Facebook page.
16 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
Going solar can be a big investment. We provide quality equipment and first-rate warranties.
Let Solaire be your trusted advisor. We can provide you with a no-cost proposal, a second opinion, which could save you significant money.
Solaire helped us through the permitting, financing, and grant process. They offer a quality product at a fair price.
Whether you have a business, a farm, or a residential home, give us the opportunity to show you what we can offer.
Please give Solaire a call today. You'll be shocked at the savings.
Coast Life, we got our green on.
You changed.
I did,
Wait,
yes.
I changed too.
You changed too.
Why did we do that?
Well, we did it for a couple of reasons. Think about these couple of songs.
Okay.
Basket Case.
Sure.
When I Come Around.
Okay.
American Idiot.
Now I'm
Holiday.
getting it.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams. What do they all have in common? They're by Green Day. And if you want to go see Green Day, we've got quite the opportunity for you that involves wearing green. So joining us on the Coast Life couch today, some radio friends of ours, Steve and Charlie on Big 107.7. Welcome to the Coast Life couch.
Thanks. It's kind of cramped, but I like being this close.
Yes, hi.
You guys got the green memo.
We got the green memo because
you guys kind of are the green memo.
Yeah.
I think so.
We're doing the green thing,
Yeah.
the big green thing.
All right, so let's talk about the big green thing, because we've given you little crumbs. You've got Green Day, you've got green outfits. Why is everybody wearing green if they want to get their hands on some Green Day tickets?
Well, it's very simple. We're asking people across the Delmarva Peninsula to find the biggest green thing they can and bring it to Purdue Stadium. In the center field parking lot, we're going to be broadcasting live.
Fun.
Whoever brings the biggest green thing is going to get a pair of tickets to see Green Day at Nationals Park.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right, so people, so are there any limits to what people can show up with?
No limits. So the way I phrased it this morning, when I was, talking about it, is the fact that we're there from 11 to 1. So if you have like a big green thing that's going to be a little bit, maybe leave the house by 9.
Sure, fair enough.
I'm trying to think of like what is so big and green. I don't want to give away any ideas though.
Right, like you want to help out a friend, but also we want you to get creative yourself.
Right, exactly. Okay, so just go around your house or your backyard.
Or your farm.
Or your farm.
Farm, hint, hint.
Wink. How do you get it into Purdue Stadium?
You can drive those on the road.
They're street legal.
Oh, I'm not from here.
I didn't know either.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, that's how they get from field to field.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Now,
I knew that much.
I'll give
But
you a
it is
hint.
slow.
Okay, yes.
This is not really cheating, but you can buy spray paint that's green.
You can.
Paint something green if you don't have something green.
That's
You
another
can
great
always
idea.
make it green.
That's true. Okay, see, now it's great to get the ideas flowing. So, but this isn't the only thing you guys are doing to kick off St. Patrick's Day. You've got another event the day before, right?
Right. We are going to kick off St. Patrick's Day weekend with our inaugural Kegs and Eggs, which will be at Downtown Blues in Rehoboth Beach. We're going to open up the doors at 8 a.m. I'll be doing the morning show live there.
Fun.
And it's a live happy hour to kick off St. Patrick's Day weekend. And we're doing a $7 special. You get a pint of beer and an egg sandwich.
Ooh,
Kegs
yum.
and eggs.
Kegs and eggs.
You said the Downtown Blues. This is the Downtown Bethany Blues.
It gets better for
Right.
us.
It's in-
$3 green mimosas.
Ooh.
Right.
But why isn't this on the calendar yet? Like, what are we doing?
What's going on right
Let's
now?
go, Leah.
Irish crushes, Irish coffee. They'll have it all.
And you get to hang out with you guys, right?
Absolutely.
Even better.
You can be a part of my live show.
That's right. Awesome. So that's Friday. Then
Yes.
Saturday is the big green thing. And remind people where and when that is again.
Saturday, we are at Purdue Stadium in Salisbury, where the Shorebirds play. We'll be out there 11 to 1 in the parking lot. So bring the biggest green thing you can find.
That's
right.
it. That's all you got to do. And those Green Day tickets, when is that show?
July 29th.
Nice. All right, so we're taking care of some of your summer plans. And people should always be listening to Big 107.7, of course.
And you can always find all of our details, bigclassicrock.com.
Perfect. So go start finding that biggest green thing you can get your hands on, or maybe some spray paint, like Steve said, to give you some ideas. We're going to look for some of our favorite green things and brush up on some Green Day songs. But we've got some more Coast Life headed your way, so don't go anywhere.
Transform your bathroom into a haven of luxury with baths by Spicer Brothers. Call today for your free consultation. We'll work around your hectic schedule with evening, Saturday, and even same-day appointments available.
And right now, receive 50% off installation, a free shower door upgrade, and a free deluxe shower head. Plus, enjoy your new shower now and pay later with no interest and no payments for 18 months.
With Bath by Spicer Brothers, quality is our promise, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. So before you sign, keep Bath by Spicer Brothers in mind.
I had major ankle surgery and was wheelchair bound for 4 months. My doctor recommended Peninsula Home Care for physical and occupational therapy in my home, and I'm glad they did. I'm doing what I love, staying active with my children and grandchild, and working at the MAC Center. I am so very thankful for Peninsula Home Care.
Going above and beyond in Maryland and Delaware. Call Peninsula Home Care today.
It's all just a symptom of being human. I'll leave a light on for you.
93.5 The Beach.
Immerse yourself and experience Lord's Mercantile in our award-winning garden center. Venture our 5 acres and find a wide variety of plants and much more. For 45 years, our sales team has helped our customers find exactly what they want. While you're here, visit Lord's Mercantile next door. We carry a wide variety of gifts, home decor, treats, and more. From trendy to classic, we have something for everyone. Check us out online and on social media. Shop and sign up for the Lord's Loyalty Program and join our Lord's family today.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Who's your best friend now?
Our new boss. He wants to do things his way.
We are screwed.
Are you tendering your resignation?
The victim was a known pedophile.
They found another body. We're looking at the same killer.
Who goes after child predators.
Sergeant Bell, something's going on with Elliot. I thought you were an obstacle, but you're actually a gift.
Law and Order Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Leah, give your watch.
Well,
what time is it?
It's time for the Great Debate.
Woo! Nailed it. Yeah, favorite part of the week. We're talking salty versus sweet because there is a right answer.
And the answer is salty.
No, it's sweet.
It's not. I'm sorry. And the thing is, I love sweets. I love a good dessert, but I don't qualify those as snacks per se.
No, actually, I love ya. You're wrong. Here's the thing. If you're craving a snack, you don't just go for a candy bar, a piece of chocolate, something sweet.
That's my little something sweet. Like after dinner, I'm like, I'm gonna have a little piece of chocolate. That's my little dessert. If I want a snack, I'm wanting chips. I'm wanting dip. I want cheese curls. Like I want your crunchy, salty snacks.
If I'm gonna do salty, I need to pair it. Like, have you had those chocolate-covered potato chips?
Yeah, they were weird to me at first. Like I didn't like the concept, but actually having tried it, they are pretty good.
Yeah.
Same thing with at the Delaware State Fair. Did you ever try the chocolate-covered bacon?
No. But I've had chocolate-covered bacon, but not the Delaware State Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, see, yeah, I get that.
So I get the salty sweet together. I understand it, but I think being able to define snack, because that's another, like, I know there are people in my life that are like, we want snacks, but what they mean is a full meal. And I'm like, that's not a snack. Or what they mean is dessert. And I'm like, also not a snack.
That's a very good, but like you don't have like your chips and then like sit there and you're like, now I need my something sweet.
No.
What?
No.
Oh my gosh, if I'm gonna go to the vending machine and I'm gonna get some chips, you better know, we have a coworker who always has a candy bowl. And I can't just take one. I will go in, have my chips, my something salty, and then it's like a handful and I need something sweet to hold me over.
I'm also just not a big candy girl.
No?
I mean, like, what's your favorite candy?
Everything. I don't discriminate against
No,
candy.
it's true. It's true. You really don't. And I'll eat candy from time to time, but it's not my first choice.
Yeah.
Like I guess of the candies, like chocolate is my favorite, and then like Mike and Ike's is my favorite. Like sweet
Mike
candy.
and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's are top tier.
So good. Well, yeah, we asked you guys on Facebook, and you want to see what they said?
Yeah, sure. Well, we took a look at Facebook, and Donald said that he kind of likes both. He's in your sort of salty sweet combo.
It's fine. You have to pick one.
You do have to pick one, Donald.
Pick a side.
Tammy said that Benny is a big cheese curl boy.
Are dogs allowed to eat cheese curls?
Well,
Benny's part human.
I'm sure just a little bit. One.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Look, I'm not judging. My dog eats chocolate, so.
My dad, for the dog, he has got like a 1-for-1 exchange where like if my dad will be eating the like cheese and crackers, like he cuts one little slice for him, one for the dog. I'm like, Dad, no.
I love that.
It's so cute.
Thanks, Tammy, too, for sending us that picture of Benny.
Yes,
that was
love
cute.
it, love it.
All right, well, we're not going to fight anymore today.
Okay.
We'll let this one go.
All right.
All right, but don't forget the right answer is sweet.
It's salty. It's salty.
Go on our Facebook. You can comment there.
Yes, and you can always check out our polls as well. COASTLife.com
There you go.
/vote.
That's where it is.
That's where it is.
That's where you guys are voting.
And that's where you can participate. But we always love to hear from you. But we do have some more Coast Life headed your way. We're taking a trip to Jab and Flow on the Forgotten Mile when we get back.
Today on Coast TV News at 5. Dewey's Fine Line. A fine for small amounts of marijuana in Dewey will clarify what this means in a state where it's legal and how it affects you. Weather-wise, Severe Weather Awareness Week, it's here. Get the essentials to shield your loved ones from severe weather threats. Diners Delights, the new Route 66 diner, rolls into Ocean City. What this means for your late-night cravings and local dining options. Coming up on Coast TV News at 5.
It's Ford Truck Month at Preston Ford. Come in and save big on these legendary trucks. With over 250 F-Series in inventory, including F-150s, Lightnings, and Super Duties, we are confident that we have the perfect truck for you. During Ford's Truck Month, get over $19,000 in total savings on the state-of-the-art 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. Visit us in person to test drive your favorite or browse the entire selection at PrestonFord.com. Please join us for Truck Month going on right now at Preston Ford. Remember, trucks cost less in Preston.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Have you bought a house in the last decade, but it's just not quite big enough? At Paul Davis, we can design and build you a brand new addition or remodel your whole home from start to finish. With over 50 years experience of building and restoring homes, we've made the process quick and easy while making it affordable. Call Paul Davis today and one of our design consultants can be at your home as soon as tomorrow to give you a free estimate for your new addition or whole home remodel. Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury, Maryland, 100 Marvel Road.
Discover the lodges of coastal Delaware, featuring 2 exceptional communities with one goal: life your way. The life at the Lodge at Truett Homestead is like being on vacation every day, featuring worry-free independent living and unparalleled amenities with the convenience of a monthly rental community. Moving right down the road, experience refreshing coastal living at the Lodge at Historic Lewis, offering independent living, assisted living, and our Compass Memory Care program. Engage in vibrant activities, build lasting connections, and savor each moment. Visit our website or call today to learn how to make the Lodge lifestyle yours.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Jab and
Coast
Flow.
Life, we've been trying to keep you fit, if maybe that was one of your goals for the new year, and we want you to have some fun while doing it. That's why we are heading to Jab and Flow on the Forgotten Mile in Rehoboth Beach. Katie Zerilli from our sister show Delmarva Life is there to tell us more. Katie, what's going on?
Hey, Leah, does this look familiar? You were here at Jab and Flow in Rehoboth Beach, learning these punches. I love doing this, and here's the thing. A lot of us have punching bags at home. We could all be doing this, but it's kind of intimidating and we don't exactly know what to do. I just look at the bag and I'm like, do I just start punching? What happens? Well, today we are here answering that question with fundamentals coach and owner, Will Harris. You're saving the day.
All right, so what we're going to work on today is just a few basic combinations that you can do. Just as you said, a lot of people have punching bags or they see a punching bag in the gym. They're like, I want to do that, but I don't know what to do. Yeah. So with hitting the bags, like, it doesn't have to be anything complicated. You can just start off with learning absolute basic fundamentals, which is my job here, you know, just teaching the beginners, you know, just basic footwork drills and basic punching. So we're going to go over 3 punching combinations that you can work on anytime.
Love it. Okay, here we go. What do we do first?
All right, so super basic is I want you to just find your range, okay? So when I say that, I want you to figure out how far away from that bag you can be without actually hitting that bag.
Like,
okay, perfect.
Okay,
yep.
right here?
So now from there, I want you to step in about a ½ an inch, right? Because you want to make sure that you are fully extending your punches and you're not just doing the little T-Rex thing, okay?
Right.
All right, so I want you to bring out your left hand while keeping your right hand up at your face, and now you're going to rotate your back foot and extend that right hand, okay? So now let's try to pick up a little speed with that, little by little. Here, snatching those hands back where they started. And as you feel comfortable, you can start turning into a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. There you go, and make sure you're breathing, right? Snatch those hands back to your head. Good. And to make this a workout, you can do this for 10 seconds at a time, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Just work on whatever you got, okay? So work with whatever you've got.
Cool. Am I doing this right? Am I going hard enough?
Snatch those hands back to your head a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Always protect your head, right? Good, good, good. All right, take a quick breather.
Quick breather.
All right. So based on your fitness level, you can either just take a short rest period, you know, based on whatever it is. If you did 20 seconds on the bag, you can take a 20-second rest. Or you can do jumping jacks, you can do mountain climbers, you can do a plank, you can do something else during that rest period, okay? So it doesn't have to be standing still, right?
Love
but again,
that.
it depends on your fitness level. Okay?
Awesome. So yeah, even just those 20 seconds, I'm like, whew, like I'm feeling it.
Yeah, that heart rate's up a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Cool. All right, so the next one we got, super simple, just throwing out 2 jabs, and then you're gonna come around with that cross. And remember, every time you throw your right hand, you're gonna turn that back foot with it, okay? Chin down, 1, 1, 2.
Okay,
So
here we go.
Let's go for it.
1,
1, 2. Now make sure as you bring that left hand back, it's coming right back here and you're not overreaching, okay? That's the most important thing with this. And go ahead, you know, I'll correct you as you're going and I'll talk to you as you're going. But most important thing with this is just mastering your fundamentals, okay? And not getting wild with your punches. You know, you watch some boxing movies and they're swinging wildly and going crazy. But, you know, the best way to learn all this stuff is just slowing it down as best as you can, get the form down, get the technique down, and then start adding speed over time. So
that makes so much sense.
Yep. Good job, right?
And is there I don't know what that was.
Snatch those elbows
that was
back
bad.
in a little bit more. Here, and then rotate.
Is there a certain weight that I should use for a punching bag? Or are they different, or?
So honestly, you can get a bag that's, if the bag weighs at least about 70 pounds, that'll be a good bag to start with. Because sometimes, even with this one, it's a little light, so it's gonna swing on you a little bit more. Heavier bag is gonna stay in place a little bit better. But that's, you know, nothing overly concerning. Just as long as you got a bag there, you can work on it.
Whew!
All right.
How's that?
Take a breather for a minute.
I was like, he's gonna keep answering this question and I'm never gonna get a break.
All right, and now, you know, everybody, you know, has a little aggression that they want to work out sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so those first ones were a little bit more just technique based and just about getting your rhythm and coordination. And this one is about letting off some steam a little bit, okay? So we're just gonna work on your hooks, okay? So what I want you to do here is just bring that elbow up to a 90-degree position. You're gonna rotate the hip, and as you bring that right hand back, you're gonna come around with that left one, okay? So you wanna make sure you're turning the hip. So it's just rotation, and bringing the hands back up. And I'm gonna hold this bag still for you so you don't knock it off the wall.
Love that. Okay, so
right.
90 degrees, you said?
Yep, bring that elbow up to 90 degrees. There you go. Snatch your hand back up to the head. And now come around with the left hand. And try to, rotate into that left punch. Good. There we go.
Ah.
Yep, make it good. All right, snatch those hands back. And try not to wind up as much, okay? Make it more core and hip rotation.
Okay, the winding up is, I keep doing that.
Yep. There you go. Yep, start off slow, as with everything else. Start off slow. Yep. So slow rotation, slow rotation. Good.
And I can see how that would be a good core workout.
Exactly. You should feel it coming from the core and from the hips. Pop. There you go. Let's get 5 more of those in. Yep, there we go. Pop, pop. Good. Try not to get too wild. Don't snatch those hands back. Yep, keep them here. Rotate, rotate. Good. Rotate, rotate. Let's do one more. All right.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, here we go. All right, well, that's good stuff. And then, of course, like you said, you just do a couple of those on and off, and then change it up. You can rest. You can do other workouts too.
Yeah, when you're first starting, I just recommend starting off as slow as possible and just perfecting the movement. And as you start perfecting the movement, then you can add speed to it, and then you start adding a little bit of variety. And then, you know, again, instead of taking that rest period, you can go high knees, you can do jumping jacks, you can do a plank, you can do a wall sit, whatever it is you want to do. You know, and then you start building it into a bigger and more challenging workout.
And why do you think it is that boxing like this, using a bag, why is it such a great workout? Why do people love it so much?
Well, the amazing part about boxing, what people don't understand, understand is that everything comes from your legs. Everything starts from the ground up. So when you're learning how to throw punches correctly, you want to learn how to generate force by rotating your hips, rotating your core, driving into the floor with your feet, you know? So that's why when you throw your punches, you always want to make sure you're fully rotating instead of just throwing your arms out, you know, because also aside from just tiring your arms out, then you can, you know, start over time building shoulder injuries because you're just doing a lot of repetitive movement without the rest of your body working with it. So boxing is a full body workout that is going to definitely challenge you. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it on my full body. Well, I'm gonna go back to these punches here, and Paige and Leah, you guys take it away.
Whew, I'm getting tired just watching you, Katie, and I know how much fun that the boxing is at Jab and Flow, right there on the Forgotten Mile. It really is so much fun and a fantastic workout. I mean, there's muscles in your arms and back that you didn't even know existed until you start boxing. But we've got a little bit more Coast Life to get to. We're going to talk about some weekend plans maybe to put on your schedule when we get back.
To get the job done, you need the toughest, most comfortable workwear, and Vernon Powell has it on sale. Now through March 17th, take up to $25 off all work boots and 20% off Carhartt apparel during the work sale at Vernon Powell.
Here for this nonsense? Let's just stop and rest. Oh wait, look, there's Hank. Hey Hank! I wish I had a Hank like that.
Girl, I wish I had a house like that.
I heard he has a screened-in back porch.
Nah, I heard he has a courtyard.
You know he has a dog washing station in his house?
We should definitely invite ourselves over.
Right? We do need a spa day.
Yes, spa day.
Yeah, I say mani-pedi. Look at my nails. I've been digging in flower beds all day.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
I don't understand why the house is going to work it so long.
Like I've been telling you, you gotta be patient.
You guys like it or?
We were thinking about something a little more livable. Please hold.
Hi, I was wondering if
Couldn't this be done digitally? This is the way it's always been done.
Vision loss can be gradual, and your elderly loved ones might not realize how compromised their vision has become. There are some simple ways you can help. Clear all pathways in their home to prevent accidents. Label items with bright colors and make sure those items stay in a designated place. When you need help, consult with a professional in-home care provider. Home care services can set up a safety plan, assist with running errands and other tasks that might be difficult for them.
To learn more about home care services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
For a great shopping experience, Furniture Gallery is the place to pick up one-of-a-kind signature finds to complete your home decor. Come explore our selection of handcrafted furniture and get all the supplies you need for your own DIY projects. And through the doors is Shore Marketplace, where you'll find the most unique local shops at the beach. With over 40 local artisans, Shore Marketplace is truly a local connection you cannot afford to miss. And next door you'll find Scrub Apparel outlets. All this under one roof with easy access off Coastal Highway North.
To get the job done, you need the toughest, most comfortable workwear, and Vernon Powell has it on sale. Now through March 17th, take up to $25 off all work boots and 20% off Carhartt apparel during the work sale at Vernon Powell.
Before we let you go, just a few things we want to remind you about, let you know what's coming up. Leah, tomorrow's Pie Day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number one.
The number one, yeah. 3.14. Pie Day, March 14th.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have some pie tomorrow.
Hey, here's hoping.
Yeah.
I've never tried to bake a pie other than pumpkin. Because that one's just kind of like, you know, you just throw everything in and then you bake it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And even then I struggle.
Pies are difficult.
They're not
I
easy.
don't blame you. Maybe we'll buy a pie tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, it's coming up on Saturday.
That's right.
The St. Patrick's Day Parade, woo, at Ocean City. We're going to be there.
That's right.
Petey will be there.
That's also right.
Leah will be eyeing Petey like
a little bit, a little sus, but it's okay.
Yeah, a little bit. But no, you're good with Petey. It's all good.
Petey's good.
Yeah. If you missed an hour ago, Leah's scared of mascots. Now you're caught up.
We've worked on our relationship, Petey and I.
That's right. But make sure if you're going to the Ocean City St. Patrick's Day Parade, you know, say hi.
Yes.
And if you didn't know about it, well, now you do. And so now you can go and make plans for Saturday. It should be a lot of fun. I believe it starts at noon.
Yes, parade starts at noon. I know we're going to get there kind of early, so if you see us while everybody's kind of lining up, we might be stopping by you, saying hi, maybe getting you for a little clip or two.
Exactly, a little paparazzi coming your way. So, like Leah said, say hi to us. We kind of want to make a highlight reel of sorts. And if you want to be in it, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, all kinds of fun for Ocean City on St. Patrick's Day. And well-deserved, too, because I feel like the last couple of years it's been cold, or it's been canceled, or it's been raining, and it hasn't been like it's going to be nice.
And I love it because it's supposed to rain on St. Patrick's Day on Sunday.
Right.
But not on Saturday so far. Jinx, knock on wood, whatever you got to do. No. Yeah. Not going to rain on Saturday. So we'll see you in Ocean City at noon.
But for now, us to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We love hanging out with you. Coast TV News at 5 is up next. We will see you tomorrow.